I'm Council Member Lindsay LeBorgne from the MCK. I'm here to talk to you about the things that I've been working on in the last several months. Last time I reported in, it was in the middle of November. So I'd like to tell you what's been going on since then. I'll start with a brief update on social assistance. As we all know, everybody's been hit hard by inflation the last 6-7 months, even a year. Social assistance has decided to give some extra money to deal with the inflationary issues like groceries, clothing, and to head of households, even a supplement to help with heating costs. All the programs that are being worked on will be given to the community. I just wanted to give everybody a little heads up that this is coming their way in future social assistance payments. So you'll be getting a little bit more to help offset those things. Another thing that I've been working with Arnold Boyer as the lead chief in the file. We've been working with JCCBI, which is the bridge commission that works on the federal side of the Mercier Bridge, and MTQ, which deals with the Quebec side of the Mercier Bridge. As everybody knows, for the last several years, they've been trying to repair the Mercier Bridge from the Whiskey Trench all the way to the North Wall, which is on the other side of the seaway. That's the Quebec side. They've been sounding the river. They've been doing seismic testing. They've been doing fish studies to see that we don't disturb any native species if they happen to be spawning, et cetera, and the least ecological impact on the environment they can. They still haven't decided what that will look like. One of the things that I know Kahnawake demands is no more land to be taken up, so they have to work within the footprint that the bridge already is in. So they haven't come up with a design or how the piers would be, whether they would reuse the piers that are already there. And all these things are still being hashed out. So Arnold and I were just made aware that these things are still being looked at. So that nothing is being done as of yet. And we were also informed that this is even not for several more years, maybe 3, 4, even up to 5 years out from now, before that'll even be done. So it's not an imminent thing, but probably in the summertime or even the spring, there might be some more tests they would like to run on the riverbed to make sure anything new that they put in there to bolster the bridge doesn't affect the environment and can take the loads that the bridge currently experiences. Another thing that they told us about was the overpass at the 207 on the 138 side. It's 66 years old now, and they're looking at possibly in the future, and again, we're talking several years out. It's not going to be next year, even the year after that. They're thinking of replacing that due to wear and tear and all the winter, the thaws, what we have here, the 100-degree temperature swings, it affects the overpass, the concrete, etc. So they're talking about possibly redoing that as well. But like I said, it's not coming for quite a ways in the future. And finally, I just want to remind people, Planet has been doing a survey in the community. Probably some of you have taken the survey. It has to do with the green space on the other side of the tunnel between the KOC building and the on-ramp to the Mercier Bridge. The beautification project that JCCBI has offered to do for us if we want it. And I just want to remind people, it's strictly if. I've already heard stories that there's an ulterior motive. To the best of my knowledge, there's nothing going on there other than fix and beautify that area. If you go anywhere else outside of Kahnawake, around overpasses, around bridges, at cloverleafs, they plant trees, they beautify it. Here they didn't do it, so they realized, they've missed that, so they're trying to rectify it. Only if you want it now. Fill out the survey. Do you want it? or if you don't want it. That's the whole thing. If it's not wanted by the community, then it's moot. It won't happen. If you want it, say you want it, say what you would like to see there. Thank you very much. Now we'll go, we're going to log in. Honor.